Let's now invite our next guest to the stage, ICFG. Earlier this year, the company has achieved an exciting milestone by listing on the London Stock Exchange, becoming the first Mongolian financial company to do so. I'm thrilled to invite Ms. Enkhmaral Emma, the interim CEO of the group, to the stage.
Good morning, distinguished guests, partners, and colleagues. It's a privilege to be here today to share the story of ICFG, our Investor Financial Group, a company that started with a bold vision in Mongolia, and now we have scaled across Central Asia. Oh, that's the other one. So when we founded ICFG first in 2016, we started with a very simple mission: how to transform the Mongolian financial sector, namely the non-banking financial markets. And within just a few years, we have achieved remarkable milestones. In 2019, ICFG Investcorp NBFI got listed on the Mongolian Stock Exchange. And earlier this year, like Toll mentioned, we got listed on the London Stock Exchange as the first financial institution to do so. And we have actually achieved all this in a very short amount of time. That is a testament to how credible we work and how accountable we work, and to our global ambition. So at ICFG, we're not just building a financial institution. We see ourselves as a movement that is rooted in inclusion, innovation, and impact. Our strategy is a very simple idea. Finance should be accessible to everyone, and that's why we focus on advancing financial inclusivity. We work with small and medium-sized enterprises, women-led businesses, and then also the communities that has been long underserved by banking sector. And we also have financial literacy programs that actually help our customers not just to get access to finance, but also to grow with it, to understand it, and then to grow with our business. Our second focus is bridging the developed and emerging markets. So how we do that? We actually connect global investors, such as in Japan and in UK, with opportunities in Mongolia and in Central Asia. Our core strategy is comprehensive financial services and products. So we don't really believe in one-size-fits-all solution. We offer consumer loan, business loan, trust deposits, and then even now we are starting to provide digital life insurance products. And then there's also investment banking sector. So we provide this comprehensive set of services to our customers. And lastly, digital technology or financial technology. We do have financial technology company, and it's not just part of our business. It's the engine that actually drives the whole business across forward in a faster way. So with AI Lab, they actually develop credit scoring system and robotic automation and loan origination system. So that they have also created a pocket application, which is not just providing loan to customers, but it's also working as a financial platform for other financial institutions, and then connect them to the end users. So it creates this ecosystem that's collaborative with all parties involved. So how do we actually achieve this strategy? We do it through synergy. Our main businesses are Investor NBFI and Pocket NBFI. And all the other businesses, that's including Investor Property for real estate development and management, Investor Capital for investment banking services, AI Lab for fintech development, and also our newest venture, Connect Life, for providing digital life insurance for the first time in Mongolia. They all feed into this group system, creating a synergy for Investor NBFI and then Pocket NBFI. If you look at the numbers, they actually speak for themselves. In 2014, we've achieved 25.2 million USD in net profit, and then 45% net margin on operating income. And then we have also achieved 38% ROE and 11% ROA. Between 2022 and 2024, we have achieved 81% CAGR in net profit and 64% CAGR in loans and advances. And now our footprint scales to Mongolia, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, and we have headquarters in Singapore, which is where I'm based, and we have a headquarters in Guernsey, that is the listed entity on the London Stock Exchange. As I said, our main business is Enkhmaral NBFI. The Enkhmaral NBFI is now number 1 in Mongolia and one of the top 10 players across Central Asia. With over 840,000 registered customers, we now actually hold 13.5% of the Mongolian NBFI market cap, and we aim to increase that to 30% by 2030. This year, we've also been recognized as one of the top 100 enterprises in Mongolia. As of the first half of 2025, our total assets reached to approximately $279 million US dollar. It shows a strong growth. And our total equity now stands at $79 million US dollar, as you can see. And loan portfolio has expanded to about $243 million US dollar. In terms of profitability, we have delivered $16.1 million in profit before tax. These figures are not just numbers. They represent thousands of businesses and individuals who have access to finance because of us. And then also, they represent the efforts and endeavors of our 600 plus employees across the group. We are proud to be listed on the Mongolian Stock Exchange, where we are a component of the top 20 index. And our market cap on Mongolian Stock Exchange exceeds 170 million US dollar. In fact, our share price has actually grown 4 times since our IPO in 2019. On London Stock Exchange, we're currently trading at 3.3 price to earnings ratio, a level that reflects undervaluation that is quite typical of companies that have gone public through a reverse takeover process. And we've been actively preparing for the last few months to raise capital, and this event marks the beginning of our roadshow endeavors. So very much looking forward to meeting everyone and raising capital if anyone's interested. Going back in history, Mongolia in 2016 the financial sector was not very developed, and small businesses relied on informal lenders and day-to-day lenders. Even the microfinance institutions were paper-based and slow. And this was the market that was in need of a transformation. And this is exactly the type of environment where ICFG model actually thrives in. And since we have entered into the market within the last decade, the Mongolian NBFI market actually has grown 10 times over. And this we attest to our technology, our NBFI, and then our professional services that we deliver into the Mongolian markets. And to think, we were actually able to achieve all this profitability for in just Mongolia that has 3.3 million population. And then imagine what we can do in Central Asia and Southeast Asia. So we see huge potential in those markets. That our targeted countries that have only the targeted countries that we are focusing on right now has over 200 million population. And globally, there are 1.4 billion underbanked or unbanked population. We have tested our know-how and our model in Central Asia, and we have succeeded. And we do think we can bring that success into the Southeast Asia. Why are we so confident in ourselves, and why do we think we can achieve this? Many commercial banks and financial institutions tend to underestimate these regions, and then the financial sector. They see risk, they see complexity, they see cost, and also traditional banking models can be slow and unopen to meet the needs of today's dynamic environment. Even fintech, although very scalable and efficient, often lacks that financial knowledge that backs it, and then can usually focus on only the payment system aspect of the services. But ICFG, we see potential. Why? Because we have combined financial services, and then the fintech development to create a neo-banking model. It's not just a digital upgrade for us, it's a reimagining of how finance can be and how finance can work. And we've actually introduced financial products and services powered by AI and robotic automation to reduce risk. And we've also created synergistic ecosystem that integrates capital market, real estate, and microfinance, allowing us to scale efficiently, but also remain responsive to the local needs. But of course, innovation itself is not just enough. It needs to be backed by trust. And that's why we have invested heavily into strong corporate governance and built a very professional team that operates with integrity and excellence. And our UK listing, the London Stock Exchange listing, actually provides us a strategic advantage. It aligns us with international corporate governance standards, and also we adhere fully to the IFRS protocols that allows us to ensure transparency and accountability to the investors that we have. And speaking of investors, our investors and partners are very important to us, and we cannot imagine our success without them. We've raised over $76 million from global investors, and that doesn't include the local investors that we have, including Goldman Bank. And our partnerships are not just financial, they are foundational to our mission. And of course, we are always open to new investors and new partnerships. In closing, ICFG is more than just a financial group. We are a bridge between developed and emerging markets. We are a movement that is based on technology and financial inclusivity. And we do look forward to networking with everyone and discuss how we can create a future with accessible and transformative finance. Thank you very much.